Hi everyone, this should be a real short video. What we're going to be talking about today is taking the content from your blog or your website and importing that over to Twitter. One of the first things we talked about for authors, or honestly anyone else, for building their web presence, building their brand, is that you need to establish a blog and get that up and running and be updating it frequently. The reason is Google tends to give a lot more authority, a lot more credibility to websites that it sees that are constantly churning out fresh quality content. That's really tough to do without a blog. A lot of businesses say, oh, we don't want to blog this and that, and their SEO people try to tell them, you kind of have to, you really do. Otherwise, there's really not many mechanisms for constantly putting out fresh content other than running a blog. So as you build a website and you build a blog, and now say, twice a week you're going on there and putting up a new article on your blog. Now as you add in Twitter, you add in Facebook, it can feel a little overwhelming, like, I have to post stuff here, I have to post stuff there, I have to do all of this. Not necessarily. The big key is taking that content that you put on your blog and your website and then pushing that out to Twitter, to Facebook, to all these different places. And we do that using RSS. And there's a lot of services that do this. I'm just going to show one for Twitter because it's very popular, it's very quick, it's very easy. It'll take you about 1 minute to set up the first time you go to do it. So that's why we're just going to show this one. I'm not saying it's the best or anything else. We'll probably talk about more later on, but this is one good one for right now. And then what this lets you do is, like I said, say 2 or 3 times a week you go and you update your blog with something new. Pretty much instantly that'll get pushed out to Twitter, and so your Twitter followers can see that and link in and look at it. So that just takes a little bit of pressure off you too, and you're like, man, as long as I keep on updating my blog, I know I'm also pushing stuff out to these different spots. So we'll show you how to do that with Twitter right now. So the website is called Twitter Feed, and I just signed up right before I started this. It took me about 30 seconds. And now what we're going to do is we're going to decide, okay, what Twitter feed do we want to, what RSS feed do we want to add to our Twitter? And it doesn't have to be your site. If you've got another site that I really like the content these are pushing out and you feel comfortable with that, you can add their RSS feed onto yours. So every time that they put out a new content, it gets posted to your Twitter user. So, that's a personal choice, whatever you want to use this for. Just want to show you how to do it. So in this, let's say our feed name is Lizzie Ford's site. Okay. Now the blog URL of the RSS feed. So we're going to come up here, and normally on people's blogs, websites, you see this little logo right here for the RSS feed. We're going to click on that, and there's the RSS feed version of our site. So we'll copy that. We'll paste it into here. Click test, and feed parsed OK. Beautiful. Down here, you don't have to do this if you don't want to, but the advanced settings I'll cover real quick. And that's how often do you want to check this for new post. By default, it's 1 new post at a time every 30 minutes. That's fine. We're not cranking out more quality, content than that. Some sites do more than that, and then you'd really have to consider, hey, if these guys are churning out an update every 5 minutes, do I want to flood my Twitter users like that? So be careful with that. You can choose a different little link shortener if you want. By default, it's using this one. That's fine. I wouldn't do it. The post content, it's got title and description. You can change that if you want. Probably the most powerful thing down here, you can put a little prefix, a little suffix if you want, but as I was starting to say, probably the most powerful thing is the keyword filter right here. And what this lets you do is basically, say you have a site that, say I'm interested and I want to tweet out anything dealing with romance books. So say I have a site that has book releases. Okay, I don't want to choose all the book releases to go out to my Twitter followers. Maybe I only want young adult romance or paranormal romance, and maybe that's a small enough stream to where I wouldn't just overwhelm my Twitter followers. So you can check this and we can put in, romance. So now it's only going to push out anything from their feed where the article has romance in it. So that can be powerful if you want to leverage other people's Twitters into yours. I haven't done that yet, but just something to think about. So we'll close up the advanced setting again. So we've got that. Continue to step 2. Available services we want to link it with. Twitter. Okay. Authenticate using Twitter. Authorize the app. Okay, create the service. And that should be all there is to it. And you should, when it loads up here in a second, we should see now anything that gets posted on Guerrilla Wordfare. There we go, created successfully. Anytime Guerrilla Wordfare comes out with new content, every 30 minutes it's going to be checking, and when it finds that new article, it's going to take that and tweet it out to all the followers on my Twitter. Like I said, this is extremely powerful. So then if you're, doing a real good job and you're updating your site daily, now it'll automatically take that without you ever having to think about it and shoot that out to all your Twitter followers too. It'll just save you time, and it really ensures that, you're being active in all these other places. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this helps. Thank you.